just, we're not going to use Z-score. We're going to use, T or whatever.
Yeah.
The exact same thing with different numbers.
Yep. I mean, I honestly had to rush to the prep like this morning, so
Yeah, that's how I felt.
but I'm looking at the quiz right now. It's like asking us for stuff we already know, like finding like X bar and standard deviation, so it shouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Does it have a link to the? Are we still just using the normal probability applet for this? Even though it's the
Yeah,
T applet?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that's good.
There's no link, but in the announcements, he set out like a announcement and it talked about the normal probability applet.
Because I'm pretty sure it's close enough that it doesn't make a huge difference. And you have to
Yeah.
use the values from it anyways for the probability. So if it's 90, then it's the 1645, and if it's 95, 196.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. Well, hopefully everybody gets on soon so we can just crank it out.
Yeah. There's like, are you on the quiz yet?
Yeah, I opened it already.
So you see how it's like asking for like X bar from like that long list of numbers. There's like no way to copy and paste it, so you just have to like go through it.
I'll type them all in. Might as well do that now. If we get the same
I've
number, then everyone else should have the same number.
been already starting on the quiz just because I was in here. So I did it, but you should try it, see if you got what I got. Because it's annoying.
Oh, man, there's a billion of them. I feel like I'm going to miss one.
Actually 20 I counted. But you should also count.
Yeah, don't tell me your number so I'm not influenced. Six, 9. $96.8.
You got 96.8?
Oh no, I'm still reading them.
You're reading them out loud. Okay.
What are you guys working on?
There's one they have like a billion numbers, so we're just trying to find the average now, so we don't have to spend forever doing it during the quiz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we figured we might as well do it now while we're waiting for everybody else.
Good idea.
So we need SPSS, right?
I don't think so on this one. Unless you just, I don't know. There was no links for it, but you might just want it for the software.
Okay.
You counted up 20 of them, right?
Yeah, I did.
I got 98.22.
That's what I got.
What are you guys doing?
Okay.
One of the questions asks for the mean, and it gives you a set of numbers, and it's like 20 numbers long. So we just wanted to kind of figure that out, so we weren't wasting time in the meeting.
Which
Yeah.
number was that?
It's number 6. It wants the X bar, and it gives you 20 numbers. And you have to just type them in one by one. Sucks.
Are you talking about on the preparation?
No, on the
No, on the
actual
group quiz.
We just opened it up so we can look at it. Julian didn't text anything, so there he is. We're good.
Hey.
We're good. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Okay. Question 3. We assume it's all unknown,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
3. No, sigma's not known for 4, right?
Yeah.
What is the value of t?
I got 1.5. Let me know if you get something else.
Uh, 6.
So we have.
Yeah, I got 1.5, 1.5.
Remind me how to find the value of t. Sorry.
T is.
So t is the same as z-score, but instead of using sigma, then you just replace that with s. So it'll just be like x bar minus mu, so 11 minus 8 divided by s over the square root of n, so 9. So then it's just 11 minus 8 divided by 6 over 3.
6 square root of
11 minus
9.
8 divided by
6
6.
over the square root of 9.
County 1
Okay,
decimal point. So you said 4.5, right? That's what I came up with.
1.5, is that what you got?
No.
I got 10 points.
I got 1.5.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
1.5 as well.
So t is
Okay, it's
x
11.
bar minus mu over s over the square root of n.
Right. So 11 minus 8 over 6 over the square root of 9, right?
Right.
Do I have
Yeah,
the
but make sure you
numbers?
do 6 over the square root of 9 before you do 11 minus 8 divided by that. So just so
So
it
square
has
root
the
of 9
order
is
right.
3.
Well.
So 6 over the square root of 9 is 6 over 3, which is 2. And then you have 11 minus 8, so it's 3 divided by 2 is 1.5.
Gotcha.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and then for 6, it wants x bar, so you have to add up all those numbers and divide by the amount of them, which is 20. And we both did it, so we got 98.22. So
Feel free to do
probably
it.
assume that's
You know,
right.
triple check.
Yeah.
I trust you.
It's just super annoying to type them all in. Okay, S. Alpha, and we know.
Just copy and paste them. It doesn't let you copy and paste them.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I
It's
tried
super
that.
That's
annoying.
a lie. All right. Well, let me open that. We can go on if you want to. Just have me do that later. I can do that later. Tell me what you came up with so I can make sure that I'm
98.22. And so
For S?
Wait, we were just averaging.
oh no, for X bar, for
Yeah.
S, you know the
Okay.
level of significance, so then you're gonna
Wait,
have
what are we
to
doing?
is S the level of significance?
S?
No. Level of significance is 1
S
minus
is deviation.
alpha. So it would be 95%.
So it'd be 0.95, and then the t-score is going to be when we type it into the thing, so it's the 1.96.
Let me open my stupid applet.
That's what S is?
Yeah, what are we doing for S to get S?
I don't know.
Okay, so we have I have that other applet, the student T probabilities applet.
Wait, can the t-score be negative?
I don't think so, because the T's.
What'd you get for S?
Well, I was
Wait.
wondering how you get S. I was just
We
confused how to
need
get
the
S.
degrees of freedom to get the S, don't we?
So the degrees of
Is that
freedom
the
is
two-
19
or is that-
because it's n minus 1.
Okay, I'm sorry. What number are we on?
We're
We're on number 7.
7
You're
still,
on
yeah.
7. Okay, so I need to write down information here.
Well, I'm kind of confused because I'm just kind of working just a little bit ahead. And if x bar is 98.22, if we subtract mu from that, it's going to give us a negative number, which is going to give us a negative t-score.
I think that's fine. You could have a negative z-score.
How'd you get S though, Tim? Number 7, how'd you get S, your S value?
Oh.
Tim, did you mute yourself?
I'm going to go back to the book.
It says that S is the standard deviation.
Yeah, so would it be 0.05?
Or would it be 1 minus the level of significance? Because S is the standard deviation of, like, not the population, but like our group of 20.
The
And
sample.
so the sample, yeah.
So don't we just calculate it?
Yeah, how do you do that though? I'm pulling a huge blank.
Is that the
so-
mean?
Means
X.
Okay.
We find F.
I think we have the number of samples. We can calculate it. Okay, so samples was 20, correct?
Yeah, there's 20 of them.
So what information do we have? If we've got the t-value, we can calculate it.
But how do you get the T value? You need the S to get the
We
T.
need, well,
Yeah.
no, you don't. You need the,
can you just plug this into SPSS and have it analyze an S for us?
probably. We also
Yeah,
have
that's
that
true.
applet with the
Is that what he meant by his announcement
degrees of
today?
freedom. I don't look
Probably.
at his announcement.
It
It
just
says,
this
it
one-
says in the book, it will be done using software. Yeah. To find S.
That's what
So
I
we just
said.
need to-
We need SPSS. It's the same.
I'll start
normally
typing it
tells
in.
us within the thing. It's like 10 minutes to open up SPSS. There we go. Programs. IBM. Here we go.
Well, while it's opening, I'm typing stuff in. Can we work the problems after these?
Yeah.
My SPSS and then figure out the S value.
And then we need the p-value.
So instead of plugging them in, you can just open up the body temperature values because that's what those are from.
Is it the same ones?
So
Oh, are
the
they?
following
Oh, it is?
values that are pulled from data file body temp. So if you can pull that up, you don't need to copy it. Which, I mean,
That would
we
be
already
easier.
we're like overcomplicating this way too much. Probably my fault.
It's the body temperature, is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what it says on the quiz. Use the following values which were pulled from the data file body temp for the next 5 questions.
It says that, really?
Why
It
did
says
none of us see that?
copy and paste them into your software. So
Okay, I've got it open now. Sweet. And we just want the S value?
well, check the X bar first.
Okay.
98.22.
1 second. 1 second.
Well, since we're in the middle of a quiz, it won't let me look at the announcement, so I don't know.
We want standard deviation, right? And X bar is not under this. Is great. Zero 0.7376 if I did that right. Analyze descriptive. Standard deviation, mean.
That's what S is?
One second, I just okay, I got
So there's
mean
no-
is 98.234 and standard deviation is 0.7376. So
738.
yeah, but it gave me 9.234, so I don't know if the data is the exact same then.
Okay, well,
Just round to 3, I guess.
Oh, this data has like 148 samples.
okay, so yeah, we're gonna need to put it in.
So it's not the same.
All right.
Did he say in that announcement that we could use this though?
It says to put it in your software in this quiz.
I believe so.
97.8, 97.6, 98.7, 98.4.
Yeah, I'll just Tony can type it into SPSS and I'll type it in too just to make sure. And then we'll just use whatever values it gives us.
Oh my goodness. Let's see what else. One more. 98.2. All right, let's see what we got here.
Really good. I'm totally behind, but I have a 4.0, so we're doing okay. Sure, really good. But, so I'm thinking,
Just want the test
I
value.
might be coming home from either December until April. I think I'm still, yeah, because I'm off track, like I'm not in class. And so I would just be taking a couple online classes, and I haven't decided if I'm coming home or not. But I think I'm still going to work at IU. Like serving.
Okay, so I got 98.22 and then standard deviation of 0.92201. So that standard deviation is like way different.
Okay, well, I haven't decided yet, but I just wanted to like.
So 98.22 is fine, and then our S value then is going to be 0.922. Is it the same you got, Tony?
Okay, cool.
I put it in the test value. I always push it in here. That's just a 90.6, right? Okay, so I'm getting a T, a negative 1.23.
Have a good day.
Getting that?
Oh, I haven't done the T. I was just making sure I had the same S and X
Yeah, the
bar
mean
for
I had
that
the
data.
same. Yeah, and then the standard deviation I had 0.92201.
Yep, that's what I got, 922.
Okay. And then the
And then my T score is negative 1.84.
yes.
Okay, 8.4 and then 3, because he wants 3 decimal places.
Okay, let me go back and see what
Okay,
it's
just
asking for now in here.
so everybody's on the same page now. Question 6 is 98.22. Question 7 is 0.922. Question 8 is negative 1.843. And then we're on 9. What is the p-value?
Okay. 92. The p-value is, it is a two-tailed, right? Because it's not equal to, or what was, no, it was less than. So we want half of the two-tailed. Is that correct?
7.
The two-tailed I have is 0.081. So if we just want the less than 98.6, then it would be 0.041 if we want 3 decimals. Is that the same conclusion you guys are coming to? Or am I doing the wrong
And are you putting that into the normal probability applet or a different one?
I got
No,
0.0.
I did that in the SPSS. Unless my brain doesn't recall from Friday when I did this.
Oh, okay. You used SPSS to figure out the p-value? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because it gives you the two-tailed one, which is the both extremes, and we just want the less than. We just want the one extreme that's less than that t-value, correct?
Don't we use the probability
We can
applet?
also use the applet.
What?
We can also use the applet. Let me see what we've got here.
Is it the normal one or is it the student one? And that's where I'm like.
The probability one is the one we need to use because the stuff changes.
That's where I was confused because, like, at the beginning of this quiz, it gives you the normal probability applet.
Exactly.
Okay, I need to move these in. Okay. Put in our t-value. Yeah, I was surprised they didn't like prompt us to save it because I was verifying. I'm trying to get some intuition, you know, with this.
Yeah.
And if you don't do that, you don't have intuition.
So you're saying we're only going to highlight both tails or one of the tails?
Just the less than tail because.
And what value did you get for the area then when you did the less than tail?
8. I'm still putting in the. I got it's the same thing that I got when I did the SPSS calculation. So with 19 degrees of freedom and the left tail only with the t-value of negative 1.843, it gives you an area of 0.0405, which is half of the sig two-tailed value from the SPSS, which was 0.081.
Right.
Okay, and
that's
so that
what
makes
I've been doing to check everything because that way I can say, okay, yeah, this is.
What's that make our P?
So that's P is 0.041 if it's 3 decimal points.
Okay, so that's gonna mean the P is low, fail to reject the null,
Oh,
because the significance is 0.005. So
Yeah.
we'll fail to reject. Okay. All right, sweet. Oh man, what a pain. Okay, I typed in the second variable set for this. How did you get SPSS to get the p-value? Because I can't find that, and I
in the
don't.
T. It's when you do the analyze, you go under the compare means, the one sample t-test, and then you make sure you
Oh,
have the right confidence interval of 95%, and then you put in for your little test value, you put in the original mean, which is 98.6, and it gives you the t-value, the degrees of whatever that is, DF,
where were you getting
and the
98.6?
sig from the original mean. That's our
Oh, the
null
98.2.
hypothesis. 98.6, which is our.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
You
okay.
put in the null hypothesis value.
I'm on the same page now.
That's okay.
Sorry about
because
that.
I'm still struggling with my page.
Okay, so now I did the
second.
t-test for the new
Our
one, the
p-value
one
is
sample.
less than 0.05. Doesn't that mean we rejected?
If p is low, reject the null.
Right.
Right. So we rejected. I thought we had said we failed to reject.
Did I
it
say
when
to
we just said
fail?
it. I thought so.
Yeah, we
I probably did. Yeah, I did.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, so it's lower than, so we do reject it. Sorry, that was my bad. I was saying the phrase to myself as I said the opposite thing out loud.
Okay.
I need more sleep. We dying
You know
here.
what? We all need more sleep. My son had surgery yesterday too, so I'm just a little bit.
Oh no.
My wife had her baby on Sunday night. So
Oh goodness.
I haven't done anything. Like, I'm
You
dying.
need more sleep.
Yep, I believe it. Oh man, they're giving us another one.
So I typed in all the
this-
values, and then the p-value is the DF is 20, the T is 0.06. I don't see where you were grabbing the p-value from. Oh, is the t-value the p-value? Is that what you were?
Are you talking about 10, 9 and 10 or?
It should be.
Here, I'll share my screen so you can see what I'm seeing, because I'm trying.
Okay.
I did the one sample t-test like you.
Uh-huh.
Where's? Okay,
So
there. Can you see it now?
let me go to your thing.
So I put in the data set, and then I did the one sample t-test, and this is what it's giving me.
You put in 40 for your test value though.
Is 40? Is that what I wanted though? Because that was the mu
No.
from before.
Oh wait, what are you doing number 10 and those, or have you?
Oh yeah, I'm
those
doing the
problems?
next data set.
No,
Yeah, the
I have
next
not
data
done
set.
that yet.
Okay. I just wanted you to let me
Okay.
know if I did
So
that
if-
right though. If
Okay,
that's
well let me pull up the numbers.
Well, because the p-value isn't on there.
yeah, it
Where-
doesn't specifically say p-value, so that's where my question came.
Right. Well, right. The p-value is the sig
Two-tailed.
bacteria. Yeah, it's
Oh,
that.
I
And
gotcha.
That's
it's-
the
it's
p-value.
It's both extremes. So if you only want one extreme, then you divide it by 2.
Okay. And
But I
how do we
looked at your
know if we
numbers.
want one extreme or
It
two
depends on
extreme?
what the alternative hypothesis is. So let me go.
Oh.
I haven't looked at the
So
question
this
yet.
says it's different, so we want two tails.
They said it's not equal to 40. So we do want the 2 tails in that case. And it's also the level of significance there is 0.01. So we're going to want the 99th. So did you do that? Did you adjust that in your thing?
I did.
Share it again?
Yeah, am I still sharing it or no?
Yeah.
But by default, it's 95%, and it looks like it's still that. So you need to change that too.
Oh,
That's
okay.
going to change.
And I changed that to
the 99%. So right when you
oh,
go in
because the
on
level
right,
of significance is I want
the
the
default
1 minus.
99th. Right.
Okay.
So now I'm almost to where you are.
Analyze this. Thanks. Sorry, I don't. I'm
No
just
problem.
not caught up on this
Weird. It's
SPSS.
the whole SPSS thing and some of the stuff. I just think, okay, great, you're teaching us how to use software. Are you teaching us math? I don't know.
Compare means, one sample t-test, variable 3 options. I went 99%.
Yeah, put in the 99%. And what else do we
And then
have?
40 is still my test value
40
because
minutes.
40 is the mu.
Average time is 40 minutes. Okay, so we really don't know anything else yet except for that data
So the
set.
p-value is the
Oh.
same.
Yeah, give me sigma tail is the same.
How come he thinks we can copy and paste that when we can't? All right.
So this time we do fail to reject because the p-value is super high.
It's more than,
Okay. I am getting it nice and slow.
so the p-value was 0.995.
Yeah, 0.995.
And we fail to reject.
Yeah, fail to reject. And then 13. So less than 40, you keep the same. So since we're doing one side, we do one tail, so we divide it in half. Did the p-value increase or decrease? It decreased because we're only doing one-sided, right?
No, we did both sides on this one.
Yeah, for 12, but then when you hit 13, it says you want to do less than 40. So that's only one half of the tail.
47.
So
Oh, I
you
got
divide the p in half, I think, if I understand right, and then that decreased the p-value.
Right.
And we're still gonna fail to reject because it's still higher.
Continue. Test value is 40. Okay. I've got X bar is 5.0. 36.3.
Okay, now it wants the 95% confidence interval, so now I can use the actual t-test from before. 16.504.
So it would be negative 16 for the lower limit, 0.5014.
It'd be negative 16.5. And then the upper limit is 16.6.
Let's see. Can change that. Uh, 95th percentile.
And they want 1 decimal point on that one.
Yeah, just the one.
95th would be
Okay, we'll just have to see and make sure Tani got the same thing, so we're all on the same page.
596. Okay, now I've got everything in. What is the p-value? Here we go. For the 90.
We missed the last two.
You're doing 11 right now, right, Tani?
Yeah, I'm working on them.
Okay.
Go to my t probabilities. We want both tails. This is a
So we missed the confidence intervals.
995. What did?
So you got 0.995 for 11,
Yeah, I did.
and so then we fail to reject. It's higher, so we fail to reject. And then 13, if it
3 decimal places, good. Yep, so fail to reject.
and 13 is decrease, I believe.
If you try another hypothesis and you keep the same level of significance, decreases because you only have half, right?
Okay. Yep. And then you still reject because it's still way higher than the level of significance.
It is like super decrease. Sorry, I'm writing these down too so that I don't have to go back and figure out there.
And then this one wants you to do the 95% confidence interval, and that was the first data set I did on accident.
14. Still fail.
And we missed it. I went ahead and submitted, and we missed the last two.
What, 14
We
and
did
15?
miss the last two?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
You
14
did-
and 15 or 15 and 16?
15 and 16. You did negative 16.5 and negative and regular 16.6, right?
Yes.
Those are wrong.
Are
Yep.
they 1 decimal place? That's the 95th percentile?
Yeah, so that'd be the data set where I did it originally, right, with the 95.
Yeah.
But
The true
that's
negative 1, 6.5. So negative 16.5 was wrong on that, what you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does it want us to add that number to the X bar to the?
Not normally.
Is that what the issue was?
Can you share your SPSS again? Your screen?
Yeah. If I can find it.
Okay, well, let's check what we've got here. The mean of our data set is.
So I think that's the problem is we didn't take those values and add them to the mean. If you want to reopen yours, so we can help you go through it again, Deanna, so you can get 100%.
Okay, so 15.
Did you get it right?
I haven't submitted it yet.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I'm going to try doing 23.5 because I took that number and added it to the mean.
Okay, let me go back and look at my stuff.
Or subtracted the negative one I subtracted from the mean, and the other one I'm going to add to the mean and see if that makes a difference.
Well,
shouldn't those be what it is?
Those should be what they are.
Yes, that's what I thought.
It doesn't want you to add them to the mean.
No, not normally. Let me see here. I'm just looking.
Do you want me?
I'm just thinking.
Do you want me to try to submit it and see if it's right this way,
Yeah,
and if not,
maybe I messed up something.
Let's see.
here, I'll submit this, and then Tani can
Because
just kind of run
well,
us
if we're
back through
doing the
the
margin of error, then that's when we add it. It's not we're not supposed to be doing that. If we want to calculate the margin of error and try that.
It gave me 100%, so that's what it wanted. It wanted us to add them.
To add and subtract the 16.5 and the 16.6 from the 40.
Yeah, so I have my answers, Deanna, if you just want to start at the top, so that way you don't have to do it all again.
Lower, they went first. 40.
Actually, here, I'll share my screen with you.
And then that's going to be 23.5 is what we had for the first one then. Yes.
Yeah, so I got 23.5 and 56.6. Can you see mine, Deanna?
Yeah. 56.6.
So let me know which one. Let me know which one you're on.
So tell me how you figured out the last two, the interval.
So what I did is, I'll share my SPSS so you can see it again. I took the mean. So when you're looking at this, I took
the confidence interval.
I took the mean, and then for the lower limit, I subtracted since it was a negative number, and that gave me my lower. And then for the upper, I took the mean and added the upper.
Okay, I got it.
And did you already do everything else, Deanna?
Yeah. Well, what were the last two again? We got 23.5
and 56.6.
I'm just going to write it down and read it.
Yeah, 23.5, 56.6.
Okay.
Does
anyone? What I
anyone?
was thinking of is those are the confidence intervals. That's the negative 16 and the 16.6. Those are the confidence intervals, and they wanted the limits, and so we need to just use that. So that's basically the margin of error in that case, then, right? Or is that a different? Or would you interpret that differently, or define that differently?
Well, the way they worded it said the lower limit of the confidence interval.
Right.
What is it? I don't know.
I guess I'm saying that the SPSS numbers are the confidence interval, but that's the range of what we're looking at, right? And if they want to know what the actual numbers are, then that is kind of like the margin of error, right? It's up or down about 16.5 from that mean.
Okay.
So that's what they're wanting is those actual numbers so that we have the.
Okay.
I'm trying. I know I emailed our professor. I said, okay, I would like to know why variance is defined 2 different ways in the book and a different way on the internet and a different way in the statistics book that I have.
Yeah.
Could you please tell me the correct definition? And he said, well, it depends on if you're doing sample or the population. But it took like 2 or 3 emails of going back and forth with him to actually get to that point. And I'm like, so wait a second.
Right.
Like, I just want one definition, okay? It's not cool. I don't like the non-linear nature of the textbook.
So is everybody good with the quiz? If I
Yes.
go ahead and
Yes.
in the broadcast so I can submit it.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you guys. I gotta go.
You too. Have a good day.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Anna.